Namaste. Welcome back from that expansiveness to this limitedness, but yet we can still live in that expansive form of ours by just pulling out ourselves from this limitedness, from all these limited feelings. This course called Unified is such an amazing course. I've been practicing since quite a few years, probably more than 5 years, I think. And since then, I'm just keep continuing. It has that magnetic pull towards it. It has because it is connecting. It is love. Every word, every chapter, every practice is filled with love. When you go deep into it, that is where you can feel that essence. And that is what connecting each one of us as well. You will understand in depth what all the practices are. It always starts from here, our heart center. So we experience today that massiveness is nowhere else but is here within us, that expansiveness of ours. And Babaji explains very beautifully. So I'll explain that course in a bit, but I want to explain share with you all my experiences which I had throughout these years, my meditation journey. I started meditation when I was in about 8th grade or so through Koneru Varalakshmi Garu. She was a family friend, and she's a family friend, and she's a very powerful meditator, very dedicated, immersed always in meditation. Some of you might have met her when she came. So through her, we got this opportunity to get introduced to meditation. We being a big giant family, the joint family, we used to all sit in one room, gather, and we used to meditate with all lights off. Lot of That's where the group meditation started, which we were not aware, but we were doing the group meditation by then. So, lot of our family have so many experiences. We have tapped into that abilities which we have within us. Every one of us has it. When you go deep within yourself, you can tap into many more which you are not even aware of it. So that's when my journey started. And then it got, slowly deviated with some other things as life moves on. So many things has occurred in between. That's when the journey just slowed down. But within us, somewhere, still continuing that meditation, it was happening, which I was not aware that I was being in the meditative state, but I was not aware of it. Whenever I used to get sick or tired, I just used to put some mantra or something and I used to get deep into it, see the tunnels and get into that. And as soon as just like a 15 minutes or so and come back after that, then I used to feel so energetic and so healthy right after that. Then after that in 2016, that's where Ratna, my neighbor, she used to be my neighbor, now she's moved to um, Texas. So she has asked, is there any pregnant lady in the community who wants to meditate? That message itself just pulled me. I wanted so badly to meditate. Some pulling inside me was telling me to do that. You don't have a particular reason to get into meditation. For me, might be for all, but we triggered that. We put the point there at that moment of our life to just pull ourselves into that. So that was my, again, one more point for me to pull. From there on, it started. I was pregnant with my daughter, and I used to listen to the mom. She used to read books to me, and I used to listen to that. And I used to get into beautiful meditation. Initially, like all the exciting things happen, right? When you see the visions in your third eye. all the stars, cosmos, and all. I used to get so excited looking at them. And I used to go very deep. It was like, wow, this is like a candy for me. I need more of it, more of that sugar, more of that nectar. So I started doing even more. Then Deva Chikka was in New Jersey then. She used to conduct this 41 days meditations. I, I joined in one of them where she just completed one and she started another because people were asking her to do more. Then she said, "You do on your own and update here in the group." So I sincerely did all those 41 days, took time out, just sit that 50 minutes or so strictly doing meditation, very deeply immersed in it. And it gave me a lot of experiences. Started with all the colors showing up. Each day, each color used to show up. All the chakra colors. From it started from red, moved on. I used to see every single day. It used to like vision. It was so amazing. All the color just it used to pop like a tiny, and it used to expand. It was like a magic for me, and I was very excited seeing all these things. I want to do more. I want to know more. Then came um, at a time where I was told when somebody is sick, you can just talk to them and connect to their soul and explain them that they are capable of getting their own energies to be healthy. So I was told by Ratna. Then I started. One of my aunt was sick. Then I was just deeply meditating and telling her that you are capable of becoming healthy. She was a cancer patient. You can do it. You can do it. I was deeply immersed in that. And suddenly, from my third eye, I started getting the pulling sensation. It was so intense, so intense. I was at a point was very scared. I was thinking, am I losing my life? Am I, if I just give into it, will I die? I had those feelings then. And then at a point, then I like, okay, let me just give it in. Let's see what will happen. Just pull me inside. They took me into this vast space where I saw all the dots moving, white dots in this form. Just keep moving, moving, moving. And they all together made a big Krishna face. It's not like the great massive dots, white dots are taking up a form. And then it made a big wheel like a chakra. And that's it. I pulled out of it. And again, after some days, again it pulled me. It showed me so many things. Then later, I felt like very scared to even go there. What is happening with me? I don't want to do this anymore. I have kids. I have to be with them. What if I just go into that and be there and never come back? All these limited fears. I was facing all that. Then it just slowly subsided. Then the inner journey started by Balakrishna sir. All the Atlanta masters, they were there too, then guiding. That was at this Brahma Muhurta time, and I think at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock. That was as well. I did with such a sincerity. I attended every single day. Though during those days, my one of my cousin passed away. He was just approximately about my age. He was here itself in USA. Still at that time too, I connected in the morning and it because that pull was so strong. I couldn't stop. I wanted to be that because that is love that pulls you. Then I used to do that very sincerely. And that's when I started speaking some different language, which I didn't even know. I was getting like, I was thinking, am I going, I'm going crazy? What is this? What am I talking? It doesn't have any meaning to it. Then on inquiry, I came to know that was a light language. Then after that, light codes. Then I read this book called The Autobiography of a Yogi. Right after reading that, I was thinking, Babaji is my astral master. From that moment on, my hands started moving, my body started moving on its own, and I realized, okay, these are mudras that are happening on its own. My tongue twisted itself inside on its own, by its own. I was like, what is all this going on? I was like a child, so mesmerized, so excited, and to know even more. I used to do yoga asanas, which I can't even bend when I just think about it in my wake state. But in that meditative state, I used to bend myself to different forms, postures, all this. This is how my journey started. It continues the healing processes wherever, like I used to connect with people across, and that energy used to pull me so much that I didn't even expect that these things could happen with me, through me, and many more. There are many more experiences, but it all started with sincere dedication, dedicated um, time spent in meditation. So, what you all are doing, dedicating yourself to be in this amazing time, this Brahmamurta time, this beautiful time, you can get into that massive unified field easily. We were coming from there to heart center, but during your daytime, it will be very hard for you to even get into your heart center, go into that unified field. So this time is that important that it takes you like this to that unified field, and you were at the true essence of yourself. So, and this unified happened. This I can't even stop saying. Amazing, amazing, amazing course. I encourage you all to pursue it. Please, please do. It connects you to your true being, your higher self, which is not nowhere else out there. It is you. You being that complete self is your higher self. It guides you in a ways that you will be amazed. While you talking, it indicates you the body movements. It had the gentle touch. That's why it's important to observe the sensations around you happening. That's where you can realize the sensations, the pulsation that Babaji says in that book. You will know what is that pulsation is. That is very, 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 very essential for you. And the sensitivity around your body gives you the tapping, the signal of your higher self, which which stays throughout, which will help you in the complex, like big decisions in your life. It will show the way for you. It will tap you. It will say that no, this is not good for you. This is good for you. Every minute second, it will be with you. Even when you just talk, it will tell, no, this is not the proper way to do it. The tap just gets you into the present moment. So when you practice, these all will come, you become natural with it. They will be your natural abilities. You will be able to connect with anything you can. You'll be able to get informations, anything you can, manifest anything you can, become one with everything, realizing the oneness. So do take that course. It's amazing course. So thank you so much for this opportunity. Uh,
Thank you, Keerthi. My heartfelt gratitude to you for accepting my request, and really you shared wonderful experiences today. So, just a question. So, you said you got the light language, light codes, right? So, can you explain a little bit more? So, how does it help into your daily life?
so daily life, I'll share the experiences, how it helped the massive, right? When I was in certain group practicing some workshop where I think she's Priya Jain. So during her sessions, she used to guide in the light language, which is the vibrational vibrations, which can your self can feel it. That is all the words which are coming are the true essence, the true vibrations. which is limitless. When we say a word, when I say love, what do you think? We think of a partner's love, a mother's love, or a friend's love. But when you don't say that word and you say something else which you don't know, that is coming from that, become from that limited to becoming unlimited. So all those light codes are your language of your soul. So when you receive them, that means you are receiving that pure vibrations, which is that pure consciousness within you, elevates you. That take you from this limitedness to unlimitedness. So those are the light codes which I used to get. Then the light language, that was the light language, and the light codes. So she used to conduct the workshop where she used to speak light language, and I used to write the light codes there. And how it helped? It helped when you look at it, the same vibration which is coming from your voice, which you can hear. But now this is taking into a form, a shape that you are taking it in through your eyes. And those light codes which came through were of healing, were of enlightenment, were of manifestations. It's the same thing taking in different form. Though you sit and meditate, you get that inner wisdom, that inner guidance. Think same as that greater intelligence has taken a form into a light code, a light language, or a shape as a drawing. And it for one example, uh, there it came as a light code where I got the light drawing through me, where I cannot say that I did it. It was through me, right? That greater intelligence speaks through everyone. So that greater intelligence took shape as a form of healing organs, and took shape as a form of manifestation. So those are imprinted, those are written on the papers. So when people look at it, when they meditate upon it, just by observing without any limits, without any judgments, that's where you get those beautiful vibrations within you. Looking at that itself, you are healing yourself. So it's just the greater intelligence, the meditative state, taking in different form. That's what the light code or light language is.
Wow, excellent. So it is helping you to take into your deeper self, and it's decoding your purpose, what it is, what
Yes,
that's
what is needed for you at
needed.
that time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So you said you got twist. It's a twisted in tongue and so many asanas. That time, how did you feel it? So did you analyze yourself, or did you reach any master? That does it happen?
Yes,
Is that
yes, there are.
energy process? It's naturally it's happened to you, right? So
Yeah.
it's how did you take in? Uh, understand, how did you understand those things?
So at that time, I was just being very curious. I was so excited. Something new is happening to me. I was not. How do you feel when your tongue on itself just rolling back? I was very amazed. I was. Then I trusted it. I trusted because it started right after reading that book, and somewhere in strongly said that that is the Babaji. And I got the proof as well after uh, 1 or 2 years. I got the vision that who was doing all this. Then I inquired. Ratna was there with me, and all the PSSM masters. When that light language came, I contacted. I asked Pranita ma'am. She was the one who used to get light language in PSSM initially. So I came to know through Ratna that she knows. Then I contacted her. Then Ratna told me she researched what was the tongue to. She said that Kechari Mudra. This is what Babaji teaches. And then the mudras, all the asanas, all these are kriyas happening to me. That then I educated myself through all the pre-SSM masters came in help when I asked. They guided me. So this is how I came to know what is what, because PSFM is a library ocean. You can just dive in anywhere and you get the answers. So many masters to guide.
Excellent. So when you are ready, your master will be appeared. So in that way, you connected and you understood what you had beautiful experiences. You are perfect third eye master. Excellent, Keerthi.
Thank you.
Anyone? Okay.
I have namaste.
Just
Namaste.
a minute.
Yes.
Please stop.
So loving, so unique.